Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I wanted to do something a little bit different for this update and show you where the game's progress is by actually showing you some gameplay that I was conducting with a friend of mine. So right now we have the title screen. There's online arcade versus and options. Only arcade and versus work, and they frankly do the same thing aside from letting another person select another character. So we're now going to versus, and I'm gonna pick my favorite character, which is the guy, and I think that, no, is he? I don't know who's going to select what. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I selected the guy, he selected the girl, and frankly right now oh, we already had a game, by the way, and I told him all the mechanics and stuff like that. I don't think he realizes that by endlessly attacking me, he loses stamina and therefore more life. So I just kind of spammed a low kick there, and he ate almost all of it. Look at how low his health is because of it. So yeah, I felt a little bit dirty, but that doesn't happen a second time. And we also saw in that moment a problem with the animation layer for the hits not playing for one of the kicks. So I've got to look into that. Right now I'm just reflecting his spam projectiles, and then he surprises me with one of the instant explosions and is forcing me up from the ground. You'll see why I'm laying on the ground in a moment. Later on in the gameplay, it makes a little bit more sense. I need a new animation for there. Or to figure the logic for being killed by a projectile. I'm not sure what was causing the animation to stall there, but that is of course an error. So I'm staying on the ground now, and when he gets close enough, I tried to hold down R2 to do the get up reaction, but it didn't work. So yeah, just going after him now. I think this is where the gameplay gets interesting. You saw another one of the hit reaction animation's not working. Just laying low on the ground, waiting, biding my time, and then there you go. That's why you respect people that are on the ground in this game. Yeah, he just tried to do it to me, but I wasn't attacking. Okay. Well, I wasn't attacking the moment that he tried to do the explosion reaction. And he just used that to get the pressure off of him, reflecting some projectiles. Okay. Obviously, you guys saw the menu stuff. Let's see here. The health bar damage gets carried over to the next section, which is nice. In my previous update, it would stop at the... you see how it goes into the following section? The health bar is made up of 3 different sections, so I'm using code to kind of animate the differences within. I increased the recovery time for the guy's projectiles, so we can't spam them super fast. So there's a little bit of recovery that happens afterwards. It looks like you need more training. Yeah. Anyways, I know this is a little bit spastic, so I apologize. Let's see here. So I actually allowed for the players to press the same button over and over and over, and as it happens, they cycle through different moves, so you don't have a constant foray of the same move unless you're deliberately trying to do that move over and over and over again, as I did in the beginning. But otherwise, they're very natural feeling combos that you just have to get used to before you just leave yourself open for disaster. Oh, and I just went invisible there. That's a glitch. Her new move, which you see where she like squats down and like that. Basically, if she's hit while she's doing that, she goes invisible, and it happens later on in this playtest, and it was actually pretty hilarious. I ended up losing that round. It was the only round that I lost because I'm such a pro. Honestly, I don't really even want to talk about the updates that have been put into the game right now. I just kind of want to comment on the gameplay. I have my notes in front of me, but it feels very forced and clunky to describe the gameplay while the gameplay is actually happening. So just get in my space. Explosion reaction coming. Yep, because there was too much pressure there. You saw that there was some blocking IK issues while she was on the ground. I've got to fix that. The get up animation I think is hilarious, and it is an unintended accident. It's not supposed to be like that though. It'll probably not be in the final game, but I think it's funny how you can like pretend to get up multiple times. And then she won that round. You can see how blocky her butt is and how terrible the character models are. That's a glitch. He's not supposed to be standing or looking shocked. He looks like he's all ghost. Yeah, that should be fixed. And you see all these errors that I've got while we're playing the game. I'm not sure how many more rounds we go on for, but let me look at my notes and see if I can say anything. I'll just go through these in a blank way. We now have rear directional hits, so the characters move in the direction that they were struck when the players are behind one another. You can end combos after no more buttons are held down or tapped, so if you're spamming a bunch of buttons and you've queued up like 30 hits, as long as you're not pressing buttons, your attacks will eventually end and the rest of what you were pressing would be forgotten. I'm playing the guy again, he's playing the girl. Kainsaku and Kensilina, respectively. So he keeps on attacking. Look at his stamina meter. Look at his stamina meter. See that blue? That's his stamina. If I hit him, I get all of that damage. And there you go. So that is the idea behind the stamina meter. If you keep attacking, you know, a smart player will just allow that to happen, allow you to build up your stamina. Frankly, my friend didn't know about this mechanic, so I otherwise cheated. But yeah, playing defensively should be a part of the game. You should respect your opponent, and there's a few mechanics that are in there, you know, that'll fundamentally make you respect your opponent, and certainly the stamina meter is one of them. By the way, I want the projectiles to explode when they hit the floor. This is a mistake. It shouldn't go in on his chest. When that camera goes in on the girl character, it zooms in on her face, as it should. But that's a glitch. So I've got to fix that. I've got to create a new camera system for the taller players. Yeah. Ooh, nice explosion reaction. Should have respected him. Yeah. Reflecting projectiles combo. He tried to do an explosion reaction, but I was too far. Ooh, nice dodge. Explosion reaction. Reflecting projectiles, and he ate it. It looks like you need more training. Okay, and I think that we play one more round here. We both choose Kensilina. There is the roster that I'm looking to launch the game with. It's going to be a total of 10 characters. Including the foreign elementalist, Taraz's teacher, Aiden's teacher, and then obviously Aiden and Taraz. Okay, so now we've got Kensilina versus Kensilina, and this is where we just get an endless amount of glitches. It actually glitched out so bad that we couldn't continue, and I had to restart my computer. Okay, so that's how the grab should look. And it was more to do, by the way, that I had to restart my computer. It had more to do with the controller not staying plugged in, and then my computer not knowing what to do about that. It didn't really have much to do at all with the glitches in the game, but you'll see in a second here when we both go invisible. It's, you know, that has to be fixed. So I'm spamming this because I really want it to hit, and then I go invisible. I come back. Bam. It's a bounce hit a move on counter. You see how he keeps attacking, and his stamina meter is like going kaputs. And look at how hard I hit because the stamina meter keeps going down as fast as it is. Catches me out of the air there. Very nice. Very nice. Nice poke game. Spamming. Tried for it again. Failed. I got really close to dying here. Explosion reaction. Better respect me. Round restarts. That was an awesome reflecting game happening right there. So if you do the projectile up close, you can reflect faster than your opponent can recover from reflecting. So it's a tactic to just kind of entrap them if they always reflect. Let's see here. So projectiles shot by the same person can't explode with one another, but projectiles shot from the other character towards another person's projectile will explode on themselves, as you've seen earlier in the video. I gotta fix the aura. I totally destroyed it. Respect me. Respect. I go invisible. I try to come uninvisible, and then he goes invisible. And then we have this back and forth where we're both invisible, and there's just fucking sparks and projectiles happening all over. The camera is looking all over. So I come out of it, and then I encourage my friend to once he cheats for the rest of the round and beats me for the only time of the game, you know, I do what I can to try and fend off, but I have no idea where he is, and yeah, it's pretty funny. But I end up losing this round because I don't know how to handle not seeing my opponent. He shoots a projectile, I didn't expect it. Kensilina has a long lead up to her projectile. Okay, and this is where his controller breaks. He starts walking back. So yeah, that's where the game is right now, you guys. I apologize for not really saying all of what's been added in, but frankly, by watching the gameplay, you can probably tell Kensilina's animation for her idol has been, you know, changed, so she doesn't look like she's playing air guitar anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of things that went into it, but I think that I'll just stop it here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll update you again when I have more substantial things going on in the development of the game. I'm fully aware of all the glitches, and we'll eventually tackle them. The game is super fun to play, like you have no idea. It is not a solid fighter right now, but I'm enjoying myself a little bit too much as I play it. And it's been consistent every single time that I've done a playtest. This is the only time that I've recorded one, though, and it's as fun as ever. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next update.